8 a.m. in the morning time on this Friday morning, June 19th, 2020. It's time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Friday morning, June 19th, 2020. Good morning, y'all. This lovely Friday morning, June 19th, 2020. It is 8 a.m. and it's not in temperature 68 degrees. Top stories on the Peter Channel Morning News at 8 a.m. on this Friday morning news. Trevor Noah turns the pages on District John Bolton book on Donald Trump. Trump setbacks elevate Supreme Court as voting issues in the 2020 election. Calls to make Juneteenth a federal holiday gain momentum. Tulsa Arena asks Trump campaign for detailed help plan as Oklahoma Supreme Court hears arguments about rally. New summit shows mandatory California coronavirus mask order. Trump claims nobody had heard of it ever of Juneteenth before he made it very famous. Boston Police Commissioner released a statement after visit from AG William Barr criticized. Georgia Confederates tumbled ahead of Juneteenth. Rayshard Brooks be buried, and Atlanta police call out sick. Beyond the tail case, Kentucky Attorney General Oscar Page says police killing probe continues. Florida and Texas governors blame spiking case and increased testing. Trump says mail-in voting could cost him re-election. North Korea's Kim Stokes tensions with Aya and distracted Trump. Michael Kovrig and Michael Sparrow, China changes Canadians with spying. Austria says it is a target of a cyber attack by a state actor as Israel debates West Bank annexation. As data on the president part of the West Bank, many Israelis sell those one on all. Police in New Zealand said a man ended as unaware for suspect who fatally shot him. Police officer in seriously injured and others in a shooting and a while they were attempting to perform a routine traffic stop. South Korea's unification minister resigns amid tensions with North. U.S. blacklist Mexican shipping network for evading sanctions. CBP struggling mental migrants surge to the border. Klobuchar withdraws from vice president consideration. Wearable technology can play a key role in diagnosis contract choices. Twitter late Thursday, label retweeted by President Trump as manipulated meeting at a basketball site during such amendment to the tweet from the president. Wirecard CEO Marcus Brown resigns as Canon scandal better shares. Carnival loses $4.4 billion. Quarterback 6 cruise industry. Cream of wheat reveals. Black chef package a light of system. Bennett racism. Look at it suck now, down 39.51 at 26.80.10. SP 500 up 4.85 at 31.50.34 and Nasdaq up 32.52 at 99.43.05. Covered by specific threats delayed by FDA for new medicine. Space first back with the ones that take tourists on a balloon ride to the stratosphere. Our planet with oceans coming in the galaxy. It's likely that the satisfy a ring of fire solar eclipse will take place inside the year. Nansen Nation's cancer chief warns delays in cancer care, likely to result in 1,000 extra deaths in the coming years. Coronavirus antibodies may last only 2 to 3 months after infection studies suggest. Blood type said COVID-19 risk confirmed. Either children's time, 8:05, time out for a sport. Time out for to take a look at the local scene out of our earth. Schools taking a cautious approach to reopening plans. Tenants at Sunset Acres booked on mobile home parks in Plainville, both provide properties. Black Myers, Metal Protest, Gavin Cole has a comment. And now, look at that sports. 7 under the midpoint might not work for MLB players or owners. Your Adams calls 49. It's a defensive part on TV stream. Joe Gon News Minute. Oh. Trump predicts NFL will have a lot of problems with hours. Kneeling. Killer Children's side is 8:06 time and a half. Traffic and transit check. Beep! On the MTA Green Line B Bridge Pacific westbound leads to 3 minutes to the train with a mechanical problem on Warren Street. The train is being pushed back to the yard. Well, pretty great. 11:78 for Brock was 50-25 is basket between Sable and Off Station to the single promenade. The Ferris are longer. Okay, take a look at Iowa, Zimbabwe, New England, 95 at the North Bend side, a little bit total, protect the stretch, 93, stop by side, so between Summer Road out of Boston, Summer Sports Race, stop by those, so between Quincy and Braintree, Route 45 at the North side, a little bit total, Billboard stretch. Mass back westbound slow on the Springfield stretch, 190, stop by side, also Sterling stretch, and Brent Parkway, westbound side, a little bit slow between Westport stretch and 85 at the stop by side, so to Bridgeport, Connecticut, and 91, stop by also up safe Vermont, an hour it's 55 at the stop by side, a little slow at Severn, Quebec. Take a look at the weather. It's going to be punch about for 90 for the day. Otherwise, punch the set got covered 6 got about 89 degrees. Calm wind for tonight. Most of the goods covered 62 degrees. Calm wind for Saturday. Most of that got turned hot and humid about 90 degrees. Calm wind covered southwest wind 5 out of to do so. Yeah, punch got for 65 degrees. Southwest about 3 to 6 mile for Sunday. Most of Sunday 6 degrees. And south about 3 to 7 mile for Sunday night, punch log up to 5 a.m. morning, punch got about 64 degrees southwest spot, 3 to 6 mile for Monday, 10 to 4 p.m. Punch log for 8 wise, punch the sun got about 87 67 degrees southwest spot, 3 to 6 mile, just 30% for Tuesday. Punch log for 8 wise, Wilson sun got 91 degrees, low 6 out, Coffee Kevin stop on 5 to 7 on in the afternoon for Wednesday, 10 to shots, punch log up wise, punch sun got 90 degrees, low 67 degrees, up to about 5 to 11 on, just 30% for Thursday, punch the Charles punch walk wise, punch the sets, but 85 degrees, south about 71, just to 50% right now, north, and it's 71 degrees and overcast skies. That's giving me for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Friday morning, June 19th, 2020. Viewers will be a good morning, stay safe, be positive, be healthy, be well.